Well, it's been a build up to this point, and so we finally had a game and got a game up under our belt against an opponent that came in and they fought, scratched and clawed. Obviously, I thought we probably had more talent than they did, but at the same time, I thought Eddie Payne did a great job of keeping those guys just fighting. Their best player got in foul trouble in 23. But I was happy for our guys because they came out with tremendous effort. We came out and had a tremendous run. If you want to start off a game, that's the way you want to start off. And of course, we went to our bench, and then we kind of lost some of that. But a lot of that was emotion. You know, you can only play so long with emotion. But I was proud of our guys in terms of really leaving it on the floor. I thought our fans got a chance to see some glimpses of things to come. Marshawn, obviously, I thought he did some good things for us. I got a couple of fouls early on, but we had some guys that Ricky Scott continues to play with. But I thought it was a good effort. Some things we got to clean up. You know, I want to see our guys shoot at least 70 times, and so if we take care of the basketball, then that happens. But we were kind of careless with it. But that could be a case of nerves taking place. First game, especially for a lot of young guys, and a new way of playing. But we're happy with the win.
Mike, were you thinking you guys were 10 out of 11? Were you thinking you're never going to, are you going to keep shooting 90% the whole game?
What was that, 9?
So were you thinking you guys were hardly ever going to miss? I think you had 9 in a row at one point.
Well, I mean, like I said, we came out with a lot of emotion. We were making shots. We were getting some easy shots. We were making the right pass. And it was momentum. And I thought we used it for quite a while to get off to a good lead.
What do you think attributed to that emotional high at the game?
I thought our guys were ready to play. I thought, we've had 2 games up on our belt, and obviously it was a chance for them to get a chance to go and play in front of the fans where it counted, And we talked about when you play at home, you want to make sure you take care of home. And not only that, you want to make sure when people come here, they feel uncomfortable. And I thought we did that early on.
That personally, just to have it behind you, the first official game and everything?
Well, for a lot of reasons. I think for me, because it's been a build-up. It's always everything that's been talked about. And so to finally get it done is good. And we came out, and again, I thought we came off with a good start. Didn't finish the way we wanted to, but I think the key is I got a lot of quality minutes for some guys in a game where it mattered. A lot of times you can put guys out there when the game's not on the line, just mop-up time. But those freshmen got some quality minutes. Early on, we were up probably 18, 16, almost 20 in the first half. But those guys were out there, and the lead kind of dwindled. But we came out in the second half, and I thought we came out and we really played good, solid defense to extend that lead again.
Well, what did you think about the energy in the building? Because that was about 4,000 more than that for last year's.
I thought it was good. And it would be even super as we continue to get the people to come in and see. It's a new style of basketball. It hasn't been played here in a while. And I think you could see just a little bit more work, a little more repetition, a little bit more getting familiar with one another, getting the chemistry together. Once we do that and develop our bench, there's some potential there. We just got to keep working, and by no stretch of by no means are we where we want to be. We got a long way to go.
Like you talked about the build-up, and finally the game was here. Did it feel good just to get it here? I mean, to get it over with, I guess?
It was good to get the win. Period. Win, period.
You have a lot of family here. Just what did it mean? Emotional night.
Well, it's from the standpoint of those are the people that help make who I am. My brothers, all my siblings are here. There's 8 of us in our family, so to have all those members here, as well as their family, my wife and her family here, that's kind of special. And not only that, now you got one of the people who is largely responsible for some of the success I've had, and that's Coach Richardson. He was right here in the building, and so he had a chance to come and just say a couple words to our guys, and some of these guys hadn't had a chance to ever meet him. So I thought that was kind of neat. So it's like the coming together of a lot of things, and they're positive things. We even had one of our assistant coaches, Coach T.J. Cleveland. He had twins today, so It's been an interesting day, to say the least.
You've seen a lot of Coach Richardson's pregame speeches. How would you rate this one that he gave?
It was short and sweet and to the point. I mean, the thing about it is, I think, because I've been with Coach, I played for him, I coached with him, and he just reinforces a lot of things that I talk about. And I think when our guys get a chance to hear, you know, a Hall of Fame coach, a legend, speak, it kind of opens their eyes up, and hopefully gets their attention even more as we, because there's a lot of newness with me with them. And so when he says that, a Hall of Famer, it means a whole lot more.
Turnovers and disappointment tonight for you?
Yes, I think the turnovers were, you know, when you play a lot of players like we did tonight, you expect some. I can live with maybe 15, 14 in a game of this magnitude, but when you get up to the 23, and some of the counter turnovers, they were taking the balls out of our hand, or, you know, guy catch the ball and they just touch it, and they're going the other way. Some of them were just careless turnovers, and we can't afford to be a team that turns the ball over. I think that's always been one of the strengths of our team. We value the basketball. We want to create chaos and turnovers, but we value the basketball. And I think if you look at the stat line, we shot a great percentage. Just think if we turn 10 of those turnovers into shots, you know, then we get closer to that. I said I want to shoot about 70, 80 times. Then we get closer to that. So we have some opportunities. So, but we'll go and we'll work on that, and we can clean that up. That is very correctable. It's the same way with rebound. That's a lot of effort and want to. And so I think we got more guys that are getting in there. Ricky Scott gets 7 rebounds today. I think he had like 6 or 7 in the last game. So, and they were defensive rebounds. And when guards can get in there and get those kind of rebounds, that's huge for us. Mike Sanchez, he's just not getting into the flow. I mean, he's a kamikaze. I mean, his body means nothing, and he'll hit somebody out there too. That's a good thing. I think we got to have a physical player on our basketball team, and maybe that'll rub off on some of the other young players. Hunter, you can just see he's starting to grasp things as each and every game. Devontae with more time. So again, we continue to be a work in progress, and you'll hear that word a lot. But I like the attitude of our guys, and I think you always can work on some things when you win.
How's TJ doing? Has he got any sleep or?
No, he hadn't had any sleep in a long, and probably the last week or so. But he's excited, and he's probably headed back to the hospital right now.
Was he okay on the bench, or was he, you know?
Oh yeah, he was
get some energy?
into it. He was very vocal on the bench.
Were you surprised that he worked tonight? Would you have given him the night off?
Oh, he had, by any stretch of the matter, he had the night off if he wanted to, but that don't surprise me.
Mike, was this one different? I mean, you've had 10 openers. The conditions were different. Did it feel different?
Well, I guess I was so engaged into the moment. I mean, even as my family came in, I hadn't seen them till tonight. So I was engaged in what was taking place here. That's where my energy and my focus was. But I think when I get back and kind of reflect on it, it is a special night. I just feel like this job at the University of Arkansas is a special job. It's a special place. And I think having an opportunity to be here the years I worked, to see what took place to get it where it was, that gives me the motivation to really stay focused on the task at hand. But this is special.
You left a good bunch behind. Did you keep up with? Did you hear how they did tonight? Or?
No, I hadn't heard yet. I got a chance to. A couple of those guys been texting me and keeping tabs with me. I think I was with TJ when one of them called him on the phone about the twins. So we're still a family. I think those guys know that I would do anything for them, and I'm wishing them tremendous success.
Last couple times the players come in, they're very happy, of course, with the wins that they're getting, but they seem very eager to play. How does that make you feel as a coach? They're very eager to play for you?
I think that's what coaching is all about. You want kids that want to go out there and play, and so they get an opportunity, and they work hard in practice. So I try to reward our guys. You know, it's like anything else, the communication with our players. I tell them, if you do the things in practice, I will reward you with playing time. Now, once you get that playing time, you got to do something with that, and so hopefully that can build even more playing time. So to me, that's And all I ask them to do is go out and play hard and have fun and play the game the right way.
Anything else? Okay.